all checked in at the airport and ready to go. I do have about 2 hours and some change before my flight starts boarding, but that's okay because I just wanted to make sure I was checked in and ready. They have this cute little seating lounge near a bar, so I got me a nice little drink and I'm just looking at the view. I'll probably edit some YouTube videos while I'm here. Just get caught up on all things social media during the time. But look, here's the view. I want to get one of those tables by the window, but I have to wait till someone gets up. That's why I'm kind of sitting strategically here. Nagaboo! Look at how cute the view is. Now, if all airports had these kind of vibes, I honestly would not mind getting to them early because now I can actually get things done with this vibe going on. I think there's restrooms nearby as well, so yay, time to get some content done. And I will see y'all in London. I officially made it to London not too long ago. It's pretty much the evening. I don't really feel like doing anything because I had a long travel day. However, I did go get me some chips from the chip shop. Even though I've been eating Belgian frites this whole trip, there's nothing in this world. I'll get emotional talking about it. Nothing in this world that's like British chips with some salt and vinegar on and some nice paper. Nothing hits just like it. So I'm gonna just spend the rest of the evening munching on this dinner and watching some TV. Tomorrow I leave and head back to the US, but my Airbnb is very close to Tower Bridge, so I might go over there, just do some sightseeing. Even though I've been before, it's a 15-minute walk from my Airbnb, so might as well. But it's a nice little area. It's a nice day. The weather was nice. I'm excited to eat my chips. I cannot stress it enough. I cannot go to England in my life and not get any chips. I can smell them, and I'll show y'all what it looks like once I get to the Airbnb, even though it's not going to look like anything special. I was about to start chowing down, then I remembered I was recording. Sorry. So this is it. It's like unwrapping Christmas presents. They put this in a box, which is nice because this paper got drenched with this steam. Oh my gosh, so good. See, it doesn't look like anything to y'all, but to me, there's just something about chips. They never miss. Tomorrow, I'll probably do some walking around sightseeing in the morning, and then I'll be back at Heathrow again, back like I never left. So I'll see y'all tomorrow. Look at where I am, the Tower of the Bridges. And it's nice and early, so it's not extremely busy here. You just have your locals out here on a nice morning jog. So pretty. So I'm just walking along the River Thames right now. There's a lot of people out running. I assume it's because they're training for the London Marathon. I saw that it's April 28th or something. Right now it's like April 12th, so it's definitely coming up. So I'm sure they're definitely prepping for that run. They're closing the whole of Tower Bridge for that whole day from 8:30, I think, in the morning to 8 at night. So if you'll be in London at that time, you ain't getting on that bridge. Roam, walk around until I need to go check out. Oh, at like 5 in the morning, I get woken up because my phone is just boom, 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 just vibrating. So I'm like, what's going on? I look at it. The first notification I see, your flight has been canceled. Why every time I'm in London and I'm trying to go back home, they cancel my flight? So as I click through the notifications, I noticed that my initial flight was supposed to take off at like 2:25, but then I see it was delayed until 4, and then delayed again until midnight, and then pushed back up at 4. Then they just ended up canceling it because I was supposed to connect in Chicago, but there was no way I was gonna make that. So they canceled it and then put me on a British Airways flight because American Airlines is partnered with British Airways. And luckily it's a non-stop flight and I should get back like 2 hours earlier than I initially was. Initially it was like 9:55 and then now it's 8:30. So, I mean, I'll take it. I just hope that nothing happens to it. Keep your fingers crossed for me and I'll update y'all when I get to the airport. So I lied. I ended up realizing that I was pretty close to the Borough Market, which is a market I've been wanting to visit for a little while. So I thought I might as well go. And here I am. Everyone was waiting on this. Donuts. Oh, here's those viral strawberries everyone gets. Did I try some? How much are they? So those are like beers and alki, I guess. Produce. Okay, there's a few restaurants and things over there. Just off of first impressions, last time I was in London, I went to the Camden Market. I'd say the Camden Market is more restaurant food type. Like they're not in a restaurant, but you know what I mean, like you'll eat. And then here it looks like mainly produce and things you need, but they also have little food vendors as well, seating and stuff. Here it seems like you can get the best of both worlds. Okay, so I just asked these girls if these viral strawberries are worth the hype. There it goes. At least they layer it so all the strawberries get covered. But I asked these girls if it was worth the hype or if they just tasted like good chocolate covered strawberries. Because they are £8.50, which means like probably 10 USD. And they said it just tastes like chocolate covered strawberries. They said it's good, but it's not worth all the hype that people say, which is exactly what I was thinking. So I'm glad I asked first. Yeah, this is not about to be like my Japan street food vlog because London ain't as cheap as Japan. So I'm not gonna try all these different things. Jeez, look at this. A cold pressed ginger shot? I would get that, but that would send me straight to the bathroom. It's too early. They have a lot of good looking things here. However, I just don't think they're worth the price. Maybe if this was the beginning of my trip, but because it's the end, I'm like, I've spent a little bit too much at this point. Now I'm actually gonna walk back to my Airbnb area, but I will go to a little cafe that sits along the St. Katharine'S docks, where the teas and pastries are a regular price. So I'll check in with y'all once I get there. I hope there's like some seating still available right in front of the water. It's not really like a breakfast restaurant, it's more of just a cafe. So hopefully there's some availability. There's a breakfast spot to eat. I wasn't able to get a seat outside, which is fine, I guess. But I did manage to get a nice view by the windows. It's like I'm outside. The view is nice. So I got a nice slice of banana bread. And then this pretty chai. Look at how cute. No, y'all need to see the whole thing. Look at this. So pretty. Apparently they're known for their banana bread, the fancy version. I just got a regular little slice. I'm excited to try this. Nice and sugary. Time to try my chai. I told her I need it strong. Some's telling me it's not gonna be. It's not super chai, but it's still pretty good. Like, I'm still satisfied, but it's not like, oh yes, this is the amount of chai I want. Yeah, it's still pretty good. So I'm just gonna chill, eat, munch on this breakfast, and then check out my Airbnb and head to the airport. Everything is good so far with my flight. I haven't gotten any notifications, so keep your fingers crossed for me. Well, I'm officially back home in the city, back in Atlanta airport. So it's officially safe to say that it was a great and successful solo trip to Europe. Everything went amazing, and I made it there and back home safely, and that's all I can ask for. I'm gonna get all this good content ready for y'all to see my trip. It's gonna be a lot of vlogs, a lot of tips, a lot of things to know, so make sure you stay tuned for that. I'll see you next week.